Talk Snyder, who lives kind of near you guys. Coke machine going through a parking lot. They call that a room with a view. It was the best night of pool that I ever shot at. I made a lot of money too. Looking for some company in the weekly scene. I seen an ad that just had to be you. I hadn't seen you since New Orleans. I never did figure out where you ran off to. I know I looked bad the last time you saw me, but lately I've been doing alright. Won a tournament last week in Oklahoma City. Hustled half of this town tonight. I got some cocaine if you want some, the best that I could find. Figure you and me can sit here and talk all night. If that big old guy out in the car don't mind, like old times. Screw off the top on a bottle of wine. Living out our own kind of American dream, like old times. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old mainstream. I ain't expecting anybody but you. I don't know who this could be at the door, but I'm pretty sure that you've got a clue, and I'll bet you've been to this hotel before you put the you-know-what in the bathroom, but don't flush it down just yet. We'll put your pager in my suitcase and you'll get the windows and I'll light a cigarette. It'll be like old times, just like the old times. Living out our own kind of American dream, like old times. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old mainstream. No, sir, officer, you don't understand. We're just two old friends drinking wine. Well, I'm sure that she is, but that's not all she is. She is also an old friend of mine. I got her high school picture right here in my wallet from 1982. No, sir, officer, no offense taken. You have a good night, too. Well, it's a good thing we didn't throw this away. Baby, turn up the radio. I'm sure the cop knew what we were up to. I guess you just decided to let us go. And don't make such a thing about the picture. That was just something I kept. Hey, don't get all sentimental on me now, girl. You haven't even told me what your new name is yet. Old times, just like the old times. Living out our own kind of American dream, like old times. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old mainstream, and you didn't. Thank you. I'm gonna tune really quick.